Can you like run when you run? Ah! What the fuck? They're all here. The ISS Travan, a Class C freight vessel on a routine cargo run, fails to arrive at its destination, Sibylus 3. This is a sci-fi horror, guys. After repeated failed attempts to contact it, the GiS Trade Federation report it's missing. 72 hours later, the Travan is found drifting near a fringe system. It is thousands of clicks, of course. Got this Dead Space feeling. Its primary power systems are offline, its comm channel silenced, its thrusters dead. There is no perceived activity on board. The music! It's so ominous. Its crew members remain unreachable. But we are going down there to search for them. I like science fiction horror. Incoming transmission.
Well,
hello?
Look at that. A Generation 1 BT manufactured freight vessel. Never thought I'd see one of those still operational. That ship's practically a relic. I'm surprised the FCA renewed its registration. So, you got the brief, right? The ship didn't turn up at the Zebulus 3 spaceport. A couple of days later, a merchant freight transporting minerals to the Expo Belt spots it on radar. It appears to have lost power and coasted a couple 100,000 clicks off its original course. No comms, no signs of the crew. Looks like they abandoned ship. Can't say I blame them. The GIS fines for delayed shipments due to avoidable technical faults are brutal. It would have wiped out the crew's pay for months. Abandoning the ship and claiming that their lives were at risk due to a technical failure gets them off the hook because the insurance companies take the hit. And with a ship that old, it'd be hard to prove otherwise. The system's messed up, what can I say? Now we're left to clean up the mess and file the paperwork. The Travan's crew is still at large, but our patrols will find them. They're probably at a cantina somewhere in this sector. We'll try to get the truth out of them, but I don't have much hope. You know the drill. Once you're on the ship, head to the bridge and extract all the primary logs you can get. Any evidence we can find to tell us what actually happened will help us close this quicker. I'll call you soon as you're inside.
Okay, I like it. I don't have to read everything out loud. There's voice acting, I like that. I did find the girl's eyes to be a bit weird. But maybe that's just me. She was looking at me like ooh. I like this. I like this very much. Oh, incoming transmission, now what?
So, the bad news first. The schematics we have on file for this ship's model are so old, they're obsolete. BT stopped making these in 2009, and it's been modded beyond recognition over the years. So, you'll have no nav map assistance on your HUD on this mission. Sorry about that. The good news, however, is that this ship's layout should be pretty rudimentary. This maintenance hall should lead you out to the ship's primary quarters and then to the bridge. Take the large bay door up ahead and keep moving towards the front of the ship. Since the primary power is down, a lot of the subsystems won't be operational, but most doorways should still work. I'll check back with you in a bit. I'm gonna see what I can dig up on the crew. Might give us a clue to what actually happened here.
Okay, pretty. Pretty. Sounds like pretty. Pretty. Okay, so where access panel? Override door security. The door access panel is secured by biocode encrypted keycard access. Proceed with description and override? I guess so. I don't have to do anything, right? Oh, I need 2 crypto keys. Okay, I guess I'll go find them. Can you let me explore?
News. The security systems on this relic are so archaic, your override tool's master key bank doesn't have its decryption sequence. I don't think our algorithms go back that far, but that's not a problem. You'll just have to find a terminal on the ship's network that's still online, and then you can mine crypto keys to complete the missing chains. You should also be able to pull out encrypted messages from the comm system, which will be helpful. Hold on, I'm adding a crypto keychain module to your tool belt now.
Thank you. Can I at least explore a bit or play the game before you go talk to me again? Okay, this is offline storage. Do I have like a flashlight? Yes, I do. That is great. Okay, I like how everything looks. I like how everything sounds. I like scary sounds because that makes everything scary. It's online connected to local data network, proceed crypto mining. Yes. It uses considerable energy, but I need to do this, so why would that really matter? Well, I hope it doesn't really matter that much. Okay, I got one. Okay. Anything else I can do? Oh, they're in the ship. That's what Manu said yesterday at the mess hall. I noticed he wasn't eating, just staring fixedly at his food. His face was pallid. He told me he hasn't been sleeping well. The noises, don't you hear them? He said. Noises, I said? Well, I heard noises, but I don't know. Oh, the thuds. The groans, he said. They're coming from the very heart of this vessel. I told him that I heard them too, that we all did. And that they were just the sounds of the bones of this old ship settling. Oh, it's 2000... What date? 2432? Oh, that's a lot away in the future. The tectonic shifts of metal plates long past their prime. So this is an old ship? Damn. But he seemed to barely register what I said. When he looked at me, his eyes had a fixed quality that I didn't much care for. He said, they're on the ship. Just that one cryptic sentence. I want you to see him, Doc, because I'm worried about him. He hasn't been himself since we started this run. What is on the ship? Da, 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 da. Press L to access log journal. Oh, this is just... Okay, everything we've got so far. Great. Nothing else here. Okay. I don't know what kind of items I can get, but... Our colleague said it was pretty rudimentary. Or rudimentary? Rudimentary? The door access panel is secured by barcode. I have one. Does that work? Maybe this door just needs one cryptic key thingy. Crypto key used. Yes. Okay. So I'll get back to you later. Don't you close on me? I don't know what is here. Washing machine? Everything's offline. Am I that small, or is this machine just very big? What can I touch anything here? Is there anything I can do? Everything's offline. I shouldn't be here, I guess. Power module. Oh, power cell's missing! Why am I not surprised? Is it in this room or not? Terminal doesn't have power. Oh, this one is online. Okay. Okay, so I have to get back here. Maybe I can get 2 crypto keys from this system, and then I can get through the other door. Just one, or? Okay, just one. Terminal 4 is still crapped out. I swear this junkyard ship is falling apart. The power fluctuations and network failures are growing worse. We've flipped back and forth to backup power a dozen times already since we left Nagari. At this rate, we won't make it halfway back to Cibulus. So the temporary power rig you set up for Terminal 4 is still missing a power cell. You told me you put one in yesterday. I guess you forgot. Can't say I blame you. But with all the shit going down here. Could you replace the cell, please? There's a spare locker in the storage. Oh, it's a spare in the locker. The locker's code is 4121. Okay. Well, let's go back to the locker. Thank you for writing it down. I can stereo all the sounds. The thuds. I haven't heard a groan though. This locker, right? 4121. Power cell? Great. Nothing else in here? Okay. I wonder what kind of jump scares we're getting in this game. This was sort of one of them. It's always the flickering lights. It's always the flickering lights when it's dark. Okay, I'm gonna put this power cell in here. Turned on its own. I can turn this on now. Oh no, I can get a crypto key from this now, I guess. Let's mine that shit. What is on this log? What else of creepy stuff has been going on this ship? Miner's conditions concerns me. He vacillates between nervous energy and a kind of sullen silence. His pronouncements are growing increasingly dire and nonsensical, and he exhibits a high degree of paranoia. He says they are down in the cargo hold. Aren't we going down to the cargo hold? He seems to be withdrawing into himself. Doc saw him earlier today. He said he'll give me an update soon. It's odd how Mano is so troubled by those noises. They are, to be honest, disconcerting? Okay. Jorge said that sounds have a way of resonating in an old ship like this. He says they're likely originating from the cargo hold down below, where the ship's core structural spine is, and traveling through the air ducts. Nia, any luck on those records? I want anything you can get on the history of this ship. Who owned it before Navo? Who was the last crew? How long since its FCE approval and so on? We know the ship is pre-Goward War, which makes it about half a ES century old. What? Okay, the bizarre power fluctuations and the randomly failing subsystems bode ill. The ship was perfectly alright when we left Nagari. If they've dumped a crippled vessel on us to balance their books, I'm going to have a heads roll at the GIS. I won't risk a life of my crew for the sake of this stupid corporate fuckery. So they don't know, or they didn't know, where the ship came from. So maybe there's a ghost. A ghost in the ship. Low light detected. Suit flashlight charge. Press F to enable. Well, I already did. Can I not just turn this thing back on? Doesn't matter, I guess. Yeah, we're just gonna have to work with the darkness. If there's nothing we can't handle, we can do this. We know how to play horror games. We know that everything scary is part of the experience. Will you please not make that sound? What is in the... There's zombies in here. I don't know, I'm going left first. Medical? I'm going in medical. Oh, I have to override this first. I don't have crypto keys for this. I need one, okay. Let's go find them then. At least I know that there is something I have to do here. Stockroom. I can get in here. Okay, I can get a key from here, I guess, and then go to medical. I got one there. Got one? Got one? Okay, what's on the message? I tried everything, boss, but I'm not able to figure out the power issue. All systems are testing fine on our maintenance tools. It's fucking infuriating. And now we have the leaks. I have no clue what the foul-smelling green stuff coming out of the vents is. I want to see the green stuff. Rico says it looks and smells like the acid fertilizers they use on the fields in his homeworld. But that's ridiculous. We ain't carrying any such thing in our cargo. Even if we were, and if there was a leak from one of the containers, the stuff wouldn't flow into our airflow system. Also, I don't know how to say this, boss, but the crew are a bit jittery. This is just a small vessel. There's just 10 of us, and it's not like this is our first run. Some of these guys have been on trips past the Swen systems, but this ship has some bad mojo. The way Manu's going off his head, and Riku says he saw something yesterday in the corridor. He looks shook. You look shook? And you know Rico? He's as steady as stone, and always think he's right, so I went and checked. I didn't see anything, not yet. But the day before, while I was surveying the vents, I swear I saw something moving up there in the dark. Look, I don't know, boss. I hate to sound like a greenfoot, but I ain't at ease here. Something about the ship ain't right. My sleep ain't working. I keep waking up and I can't remember what woke me. I'm getting chills down my spine, guys. Okay, so this game is from the same creator as the hospital. I'm going into the medical room now. And the funeral that I played the last few weeks. And I was just curious about their games. Some games are free. I paid for this one. Just a few dollars. But I'm just curious because this developer or the people... Can I get in and out? What? Is this a green gooey? Because this developer or the people in this game studio are very socially engaged. So I'm just curious. I didn't do anything. So I'm just curious what kind of teams they are getting. What kind of teams they are processing in this game. Because I like it when there are socially engaged teams, you know? Because the first game was about trauma. The second game, I guess, also the funeral. Also about shame and guilt. So I wonder what kind of overall team is in this game. Aran, I had Mano come in today. He tried to avoid the appointment, which I was expecting, so I had Nia escort him here. It's hard to say no to Nia, haha. You're right, it's shocking how sickly he looks. He didn't talk at first, and when he finally did, he asked, no, begged me for some, I don't know. What is it? Drexosaxon? Sounds like a very a very heavy painkiller or something. Better known as blank slate among the red drug kids and as deep out by the guys in military, but I digress. When I told him we can't issue out a sedative that strong with good reason, he said he sure as hell had a good reason. He hasn't slept. I haven't slept in days, he said. Why not? Having bad dreams? The reason I asked him that was because I had 2 others come in with the same complaint. He said, yes, I think so. I asked him what the dreams were about, and he said he couldn't remember. But I sensed he was being evasive. When I probed, he said, they're in here with us. Who? I asked. At first he did not reply. He stared into a corner of the room and at the beds. Finally he turned to me and his eyes locked with mine, and he said, we should never have set foot on the ship. We shouldn't be here. I must admit that a chill went down my spine. Something about this whole business is troubling. I checked his vitals and they were fine. His blood pressure is a little higher than normal. But I would have been surprised if it weren't. He's lost some weight and he's exhausted, but at least physically he's fine. His condition appears to be a result of sustained levels of high anxiety bordering on paranoia. I prescribed him a half dose of whatever. He popped the pill right here before I could stop him, so I sent him to his room. He was so distracted that he left his access key to the network data. Here I just needed to move to the locker in stock so someone can pick it up in case we aren't here. Nia, reset the code. It's now 11:09. In stock, so it's not here, right? It's not this one. Let me just check this. 11:09 is that right? Okay, no, it's not this one. Okay, so in stock. Let me go back there. So this game studio also is very much about narrative. They have a few visual novels. So this is the GUI stuff then that we're talking about. Wait, where am I? Oh. So I know they have a few visual novels, and the hospital was some kind of combination of actual gameplay and a lot of narrative. Okay, this one needs to... So they're trying to also make games with a lot of narrative and more gameplay. It's a combination of a bit of a visual novel. Can I get in here then? And actual gameplay. No, also two. Okay, let me get to the stock then. Does this also need two? I guess it does. Even three? Jeez. Do I have to be like selective in what I'm going to... Where I'm going to use my crypto keys for what? Here it is. I haven't seen this when I came here. Room access key acquired. Okay, so I can use this to get in the room. I don't need the crypto keys for that. Okay, so let me go there. Here we are. Can you let me in? Can you open the door? Okay. You're going too fast for me to even figure out where I am right now. So this game has a combination of narrative and gameplay, but I'm curious if it is going to be like this all the time. Walking simulator, terminal, finding some logs, because that would be like a sort of extended visual novel with more gameplay, but... And I don't know how I feel about that. But let's just progress and see what else we can figure out and how this story evolves. Cap, the security systems are failing one by one. We've got doors suddenly completely inoperable, and then they return to normalcy minutes later for no apparent reason. The system diagnostics reveal nothing. I'm switching all doors from biorack to manual access keys. The others aren't going to like it, but we still figure out what's causing this. We still gotta figure that out. I feel better if we keep the protocols basic. I suspect the green fluid that's coming out of the fence is seeping into the ship's electronics. Although if that were so, everything would be shorting out by now. Jorge is doing his best to keep the ducts clean, but the stuff just keeps coming back and it's driving him crazy. I don't mean to cry doom, but the way things are going, it's possible that all primary systems may fail before we reach Xibulus. So where are they? What happened to them then? That's what I'm wondering. If you ask me, the ship should never have left Nagari, but I saw the GIS reports with my own eyes before we left. They cleared the ship to take off, and their diagnostics were legit. All systems were a go. 20 years in ship system ops, I've never seen anything like this. It just doesn't make sense. Something is seriously wrong with this vessel, and I just don't mean the electronics. You see the look in everyone's eyes? Now, I haven't seen them, but he does. No one's sleeping right, and nobody will talk about it. Jorge saw something in the air ducts, but he wouldn't say what. All I know is that he looked more perturbed than usual. I've seen something too, Cap. I can't explain something unspeakable in the shadows. Shouldn't I be like telling my co-worker assistant that something is really fucked up in the ship and that we should like be going away? Okay, this one needs 3. I have a key for this, so I need to go to this one then. I need to go in here for tech. So there's nothing. I mean, nothing is happening, but reading all those logs make everything fucking scary. So everything is gone now. How am I going to get into that door when I need 3 of them? Am I gonna get 3 of one computer or what? This one is online. What are you? Are you one of the ship's crew, or are you... Terminal doesn't have power. Or are you one of those weird fuckers that drove everyone crazy? Okay, the door scared me for a second. The gooey. Okay, oh, here's another one. Okay, these 2 are working then. Okay. Let me mine some stuff off here. I am seriously concerned about the way things are going. The ship's practically falling apart around us. I can't risk this anymore. I've told Nia to put out an SOS signal and to flag down the first passing ship. I know that this will result in all kinds of trouble with GIS. Those ruthless bastards. They'll try to pin a failed run on us, accuse us of pulling an insurance scam, and they hammer us with fines, but that's okay. I'm not going to risk the lives of my people. And then there's the other stuff. Manu hasn't left his room in 2 days, and the others are rattled and on edge. I don't care what this is. Collective hysteria, lock-in syndrome. What matters is that the incidents, I don't know what else to call it, are growing more frightening. There can be no more denying it. Something is in here with us, and it means us great harm. Tum. I saw it here. In the ventilation system opening, or whatever it's called. Most of the terminals have gone offline again, Cap, and 1 or 2 have shut down completely. Everyone's dumping on me, but what can I do? I still think something is getting at the wiring. I tried to get Jorge to take a look, but he's too busy trying to keep the LSS going, and he's so stressed he yells at me if I talk to him. We got only 3 terminals operational and online, and now Terminal 7 has powered down too. I've managed to set up an auxiliary power rig, but we're short of a cell. I loaned one to the med room last week. Could you get Jorge to collect it and hook it up when he has time? He won't pay me any heat. He can take it from the med locker directly. Doc won't mind. Goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, but Doc asked me to keep it simple. Okay, let's go. This one isn't working. Okay, I have to get the power module in here and then it will work. Okay, let's go. Why do I've got the constant feeling that something is coming? I hope you guys can see alright. I know it's dark. I adjusted the brightness before I started the game and I hope it's enough. Power cell. Let's go. Holy shit. They look human. Fuck. Can you stop messing with me? This is psychological horror. To the max. Oh, my shoulders are so tight right now. I like this. Okay, I do feel like it's a lot of same old, the gameplay, but repetitive, but maybe it will change when we get to another section of this game. Boss, I think the engines are getting affected now. Did you feel the hitch an hour ago? It's fucking crazy. And did Nia tell you about comms? I'll let her give you the bad news herself. I don't think we're going to get that SOS out. Also, you need to talk to Rico, boss. He's getting on my nerves. Keeps asking me to check every damn duct on this ship and already got my hands full. Also, why don't you let him alter the security protocol on every damn door? He's turned off BioRack and switched to physical access keycards like we're back in the 22nd century. We're the 21st now, 22nd. He says he wants no one anywhere without a physical card on a person. This is causing havoc. I've already misplaced the access key to my room somewhere. I think I left it at the showers. Now we need to waste more time to finding the thing. Also, have you seen Manu anywhere? He's not in his room, and Doc said he shouldn't be wandering around because he's on pretty strong meds. If you see him, tell him Doc's looking for him urgently. Thanks. Let's get to the showers. We've got the 3 crypto keys now, so we can go back there. Something's gonna happen, right? Something's gonna happen in this darkness. The moment I get around this corner to the door. Nothing yet. Bring it. Can we get...
Hey, I've been trying to reach you. Something is interrupting comms out of that ship. If you're seeing this, listen. We tried to locate the crew. We put out a bulletin at every system in this sector, but we came up empty. We traced the course of the Tavern, and not a single vessel rendezvoused with it since it left Nagari. It looks like the crew never left the ship. I've requested Det 2 to take over this investigation. This isn't a data ops mission anymore. Abort and head to the nearest airlock. There should be one by the bridge or down in the cargo bay. Listen, there's something else. I've looked up records on this ship, and here's where things get really strange. It appears this isn't the first time there's been an incident missing it.
Well, that was a surprise. The comms are being interrupted and that there's something here, something scary, and that we've got to get off as soon as possible. We can't, of course. I remember the keycard being here or something like that, so let me grab that. Why? Why are you messing with the shower doors? I'm gonna keep looking at you because I don't know what else to do. Something happened here. Yeah, it's blood. That's a lot of blood. Someone died here. Or not, no, not really. I mean, if someone died here, it should have been more on the ground or something, right? This is just splashy against the wall, and then what happened? There's no sign of someone walking away or lying down here. It's as if they were pushed against the wall and then died at the wall and never, I don't know, went away. Like they were stuck to the wall forever. Can I get out the door? Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's great. Okay, there's lots of doors. Can I go check here first? Before I go to, oh, this bathroom is not available. This is wing B. Everything is locked. Everything is offline. Oh, this is what they were talking about, right? Okay, there's only one I can open here, perhaps. But I need crypto keys for this, so I have to look for that. How many? 1. Okay, I need to find 1. Okay. I cannot get in here. Can I get through here? I cannot get through here. Are you not letting me through? Why? Fine, I'll just get through the other door then. Okay, let me get through the other hallway, see if I can get through there. There are more doors I can open up here. How many crypto keys do I need? Oh, this is just... okay. This is handy. Okay, now the terminal. I can mine some crypto keys here. I wonder what's on this terminal. What kind of log is on here? How much worse did everything get? Where are the crew members? How can a person go missing in a confined vessel in boundless interstellar space? We search every corner of this cursed ship and there's no trace of Manu. He has grown more withdrawn over the last few days. When I visited him the day before, I noticed a smell about him. It wasn't just a stench of an unwashed body, but something lower. An animal smell of desperation. How does that even smell? He stared past me and into the corridor when I tried to talk to him. None of the escape pods have deployed. They're not even operational now. So he has to be on this ship. Except he isn't. I see the raw panic in the eyes of the others. Some of them are urging me to turn the ship around, but the state it's in, we're not going to make it back. Nia's working on getting the SOS out, but comms isn't fully operational. He had more troubles. We're going to do everything we can to find Manu. He has to be here. Meanwhile, the sightings are getting more frequent. The nature of the encounters more horrific. So those sightings are of the... I think the monster or the alien or whatever it is that I just saw a few times. What have those things done to Manu? Or have they taken him? For I have no doubt in my mind that they are responsible. I can sense a growing malevolence, a kind of hunger. God help us. I have given standing instructions to the crew, until we know how to deal with them. If you see one of those things run, do not engage, turn away and run. I haven't been doing that, I've been staring at them the entire time, like, oh, it's a monster. Ah! Okay, now I run! Where to? Where to? Where to? I have only one crypto coin. I cannot do anything here. Unless I can go through that door now. I need two to get through here. I still cannot squeeze through here. So I have to go back there. Let me just try, because maybe I... Oh, needed only one. See? Good thing I tried, because if I hadn't, I had to go back if I hadn't. And I don't think going back is the right solution right now. Not at all. But I was confused, because I thought I needed two for this. But guess not! See, the psychological horror is getting to me already. Okay, so there's a locker here. I don't remember getting a code for that. But maybe we'll get to that later. Nico said he see Manu heading down towards the cargo hold, but we checked. The power grid is almost completely shorted, so there's hardly any light down here. Those horrible sounds seemed louder down there, but no signs of Manu. I'm still not able to get comms back up, so the SOS isn't looking likely. It can't seem to isolate the problem. The electronics check out okay, but we're getting is static. It just doesn't make sense. Everyone's seeing those things now, and the encounters are more violent. Jorge thinks they're coming through the vents, but I'm not sure. They seem to appear out of thin air. There's something else. Just before comms were down, I got a message back from my contact at the GIS. I just saw it now. It's the records of the ship's history you'd requested. I'm poring over them as I'll send you a summary shortly. You're not going to believe what I found. Okay, so those capitalist bastards, they probably sent us down. us workers from the working class. They sent us on a mission knowing it was going to be dangerous, but since we are expendable, they don't give a fuck. Is that what this story is about? Being the expendable working class, expendable workers. We do have to get back here. I'm just gonna walk real slowly this way. Please tell me you only need one. No, we need two. Okay. So, can we get through here? Through this door? Yes, we can get through this door. Probably gonna need more for this. But let me just check how many this one needs. Okay, 3. Okay. What are those fucking things on the ship here? See, I'm still gonna go through here. I just want to know if there's anything I can see here. But I can't. I hope this one needs just only one. 3! What am I missing? What am I missing? Oh, jeez. I did not see that. So I got an access card now. For another one of those rooms. Okay, room 5. What have we got here? Another one of those gooey stuff. Great. Whatever little chance we had of getting the system back is gone with Rico. The engines are dead, the nav system is shot, and we're coasting, heading off course. With comms down, we're incommunicado. We can't communicate. We can't even get escape pods operational. Wasn't that our mission right now, our objective? Now that Rico's missing, I want you to do everything you can to keep life support systems running until we can find a way off this ship. Rico had the key to the 4LSS room. It should be in his locker along with the spare power cell. Get the key and the power cell and head to the 4LSS room. And try to get at least one terminal going. Since trouble started, Rico moved to room 3 in Wing B. He didn't want to be near Manu's old room. He handed over all the codes to me yesterday just in case his locker code is 9971. We've got it now. Let's go. 9971. Are you gonna have to run again? No. But it was funny that I said run right after the moment we read a log when they said, when you see something like that, you run. Well, I wasn't so... I didn't want to run at first. I know we're supposed to be running. And we did. So I didn't want to go game over right away. Just get in the room! Just get in the room! It was there again. I forgot the code! It's not getting in here, right? 9971, right? Okay, this one. Okay, access card key. Okay. I wonder why did this dude or girl or whatever is not saying anything. We can't get through that door, so we have to get through here. It's not somewhere here, right? Okay, I got a key card. I got a power thingy. I don't even know what it's for anymore. I don't have a map. I don't know anything. All I know is that we have to go through here. And I can swipe the card anywhere. And it will show me when it works and when it doesn't. This is not it, okay. Then it must be the other one. Must be this one. LSS control. Okay, so where do I put it? Okay, there. Okay, let's get this thing in here. I know I have to get to that terminal, but I just want to see if there's nothing here. Okay, last one, I guess. What happened to the crew? We're gonna find out. This is kind of upgraded visual story game. Where you have to do shit to find out what happens to the story. But that's what the game is all about, right? Usually, in a lot of games, there's a story and you have to progress the game to figure out what's happened next, so... I got away, but I'm trapped in a med bay. Doc's not here. I hope to God he's okay. We haven't found Rico yet. I have no idea what the others are. I last saw Jones and Summit in the maintenance hall an hour ago, but no word from them since. So about those records. I learned that this ship was purchased from BT in 2395 by the Tuanis system. The Tuanis, if you remember, were part of a rebel movement out of the Paxos belt. For nearly half a century they invaded and conquered dozens of worlds on the outer edge of the belt. Their government was theocratic. They followed a creed that espoused rigid social segregation based on genetics. They believed that one's genes or rather specific codes in our genomes define one's worth and place in society. Why do I feel like that reminds me of some kind of world war? You know how I feel about that. Genetics, race, eugenetics, if I pronounce it right in English. It's all the same, just another instrument that humans have since the dawn of time to oppress and exploit the other. The ideology is a thin cover for profit. Every member of the Tuan society and the colonies, every man, woman and child were put into social order, and the lowest strata was the slave. See, it's all about oppression and exploitation. The Tuanis subjected the slaves to all manner of atrocities. The slaves had their wills and bodies broken. They were not allowed to marry, but were instead bred. Generations were born into bondage. Despite pressure from the center, the Tuans refused to give up their devastating enterprise. Before the Garad Wars vanished, the government they had enslaved and sold thousands across the stars. This vessel, the ISS Travan, was a slaver ship. Its cargo bay a slavehold. Its purpose was to carry ill-fated cargo across interstellar space for trade and profit. After the war and the decimation of the Tuan government, the Travan disappears off the record for a time. It reappears nearly a decade later. It had been sold for a pittance to off-world merchants, traders who renovated it and used it for interplanetary cargo runs. But then what happened to the ship? Over the years, the ship changed hands frequently, often abruptly. There are records of it being abandoned briefly at salvage docks to be scrapped. And there are other stories, whispers of bizarre incidents, crew abandonments, illnesses, deaths. The crew before us did just a single run before they sold it to an interior dealership, which they sold it to Navo. Navo made a killing of the deal, and that's how we're here. But there's more, sir, something far worse. During its slavery era, an incident occurred on the ship so horrific that I could find nothing more about it in official GIS records. My contact ducked it out of the wire. I'll tell you more when I meet you at the bridge. Can we get to the bridge? What will happen? What will happen? I'm not even gonna turn around when I see that. It's coming at me! It's coming at me! He's behind me! Get in quickly! Get in the door! I saw it standing there. It just stood there. Like, okay, there's someone there and I'm gonna pursue it. And I'm like, fine, don't come after me. Dining area? There's someone there. Let's go say hi. I mean, I should we make the encounter? I don't know. Am I gonna run or am I gonna say hi or? Okay, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, good luck. Good luck with your shitting there. Is he gone now or what? No, okay. I'm gonna. No. I've learned from my shit. I'm not gonna go there. I must, right? I must. How many crypto keys do I need for this? Okay, I need one. I need one. Okay, so. Can I get in here? No. Do I need one for this too? So I need to get into that launch. I need to get. What do I do with the monster then? It looks at me and then I run away. I run the other side. I don't go. Okay, I go to him like this. I run. I run and it's gone. Like that? Oh, guys, if anything ever would have happened to me, or what happened to me in the future, like I would be in a horror situation like this, I would be like, oh, it's a monster, so cool, let me look, let me stand here and stare at its face. I would die in a second. Zombie apocalypse and everything like that. I would die in a second because I'm too curious. I'm like, oh, zombies, so cool. Everything is so dirty. Look at how everything is molded and stuff like that. It's rotten. I would not survive a day. Or maybe I would. Maybe I would, because right now I'm playing a game and I have the luxury of getting back from the dead. So I have the luxury to stay and stare the monster in the face and just be like, ah, I'll come back from the dead, don't worry about it. Okay. Let me get a crypto key from this terminal and then go through the other door. We're progressing a bit faster now. I can't reach Jones and Summit any longer. We're down to just 4 people now. I can't make it to the bridge. There are too many of those things now. The dock's gone too. I haven't been able to reach anyone over the local network in hours. I'm not sure where you are or if you'll even see this. The thing that happened on the ship during its Terran era may have a bearing on what we're going through. Just before the war, during a run, about 120 slaves broke free from the holding cells below and charged into the upper decks. They overpowered and killed 2 crew members and were making for the bridge when the crew sealed the primary doors and trapped them in the bridge hall. The captain then authorized pumping Q11A6 nerve gas long band into the decks. The slaves were already weak from the drugs used to sedate them. and their meager rations. The nerve gas paralyzed them and decimated their uprising. But the nerve gas, was that green? Because that could be sort of the goo that runs down the ventilation system. A retribution, and to set an example, the crew flayed the slave to an inch of their lives, slashed and seared their bodies, and then hewed off noses and lips and ears. Yeah, that sounds a bit like what we saw from the creature down there. They were then thrown still alive into vats of acid fertilizer in the hold. KL-12, a bile green amalgamate used in the off-world for soil prep. They died slowly, agonizing deaths down in the dark. Jeez, these guys. They suffered a lot. I mean, for what? For other people wanting to feel superior to other people? You mean, you know? The ship returned to its home world. There were no charges made against the crew. Instead, they were loaded for quelling an uprising. And the incident was wiped from official records. Well, you found it. The Cold War followed a few years later, and we know the rest. The Travaners were crushed, and the ship disappears for nearly a decade. It was likely used to ferry weapons to soldiers for the war effort at the time. Captain, there are forces at work here beyond our ability to understand. These walls have seen too much blood. This vessel should never fly again. It's cursed! In case I don't see you again, I'd like to tell you that you did all you could. It has been an honor to serve with you. They're all dead. Okay, so we got one crypto key. We're gonna use it on this. Let's go to the next section. I wonder if we get out alive or not. Here is the bridge. Okay, well, I guess we have to go down to the cargo hold. That's all we can do right now. Great! Let's go! Who's helping me? Okay. Who is letting me in here? The fuck? Okay, I am gonna admit. The store. Oh, am I gonna have to run places? The story that is on those terminals, the logs. It is making this game creepier than ever. I mean, it's creepy. It's creepy the way it is, you know? It's so quiet and menacing and dark and you see the creatures and you're like, okay, it's scary as it is already. But then you get all this lore and you're like, the fuck? I'm shitting my pants right now. I could have sworn I saw something here, but... or someone. We're just gonna continue mining. Continue doing our job. This protagonist is not questioning anything. It's just here for one thing, and that's the job. Whoever sees this, they're all gone. Jorge, Rico, Doc, Ian, Jones, Summit, Vasu, Manu, Nia. The names ring in my head like a death chant. Their faces are ever in my mind. I could not save them, though I should have been able to. We're fallen through a shrink in space and time. We've slipped into a netherworld where the past and the present have somehow collided, where the dead do not rest and the living are made ghosts. What? Some kind of parallel hell? There's no explanation of what has happened here, except that sometimes history is a dead weight that burns the living. We pay for the past through we have raised neither fist nor whip to the dead. We must all look the same. Well, you didn't do anything wrong, but they don't know. They are, after their revenge, you know? I'm going to keep looking for them down here. Jorge, Rico, Doc, Ian, Jones, Summit, Vasto, Manu, Nia. If I can find them, I'm going to try to make it to the EVA airlock at the end of the cargo hold too. We are there now, right? If I get out, I'll find a way to have this ship destroyed. Let this vessel and whatever walks in it be buried wherever. But he said they were gone, but he's going to look for them, for those ghost thingies, of the ghost versions of them, and then... Okay, Aaron, Dravid. Okay, well, so we're gonna look for the captain now. I'm gonna look for the cap! For the cap! Oh! Nothing here I can do, okay. Ah! Yeah! Can you like run when you run? Ah! What the fuck? They're all here! Where am I even? Where do I go to? Where am I heading? I don't know. This way? No way? Somewhere here? Ah! I guess not. I'm just gonna go through here. They are They're following me. Fuck. Do I need one? Please just tell me I need only one. Okay. Get fucked through the door. Get fucked through the door. Wait, what? What is this? A key card? Airlock key of a... I need to get back out there. Fuck. Okay, let's go. Can I go through here? I don't know where to go this way. They're coming! Fuck, what is this? Nothing, okay. Don't look. Go! We can do this, come on. There it is, come on. Don't look! I don't have to go there? Where do I have to go then? Oh wait, I have to do this again. Okay. I'll get back to you when I get that key card again. I don't even know if I have to go this way. I thought that I had to go back because there was also an arrow like there, right? But so when I get around the corner here and they all start coming, I go to the left. I don't go through that door, I go left here. Because I don't know where else to go. I go here. I don't know where to go. This way then. I see light here. Oh, here's the airlock. Okay. If I had done this last time, it would have worked, you know. I went away and that's it? What am I gonna do now then?
I hope you're okay. Det 2 officers will arrive on the scene soon. I just saw the messages you obtained from the ship's networks. I've sent them over to the labs. None of it makes sense for now, but it should help us bring closure to this investigation. Well done.
A week after mission, the ISS Travan is deregistered by GIS and is transported to an orbital scrap processor for destruction. Its crews were never found. Well, we saw them, right? We saw them. They were there. So they were actually victims of the victims of atrocities. That was so cool. So guys, I think this game was long enough for me to be okay with the repetitiveness of the game, because I was like, okay guys, you know, developers, this is going on a bit too much with same old kind of gameplay. But for Walking Simulator, this was actually I mean, the narrative, the lore that I found on each terminal, that was so cool. I loved how you got deeper into the ship and you found out more. And every time you went on deeper into the ship, everything with the crew was going on. What was going on with the crew was getting far worse. And it felt like it was going on at the same time you were there, as if I was there and everything was happening right now in that moment. And even though I knew it wasn't like that, it still felt that way. And I like that. I mean, it could have been more jump scares. It could have been done more with the creatures that were there, but even though this was just a normal psychological walking simulator, the lore made it so much more scary. So I really like that. So I'm really curious about the other games of this developer, and I played this game first. There's also another game called Within. I'm gonna play that too, but I wanted to play this game first because I don't play a lot of sci-fi horror, even though I like them. So I really enjoyed this game. I really did, and I hope you guys did too. And subscribe if you haven't already and you want to see more of my video games, and I hope to see you again next week for more horror games. En as I say in the Netherlands, dankjewel, tot ziens, tot de volgende keer. Doei!